Well, this breaking input also we are tracking from the international grounds where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also visit the Mazag's War Cemetery to honor Indian soldiers who sacrificed their lives in the world wars. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed Savarkar's bravery and recalled his courageous escape. He added that Savarkar's bravery continues to inspire generations back at home. Well, these are the latest inputs that we are tracking at this point of time. PM Modi's visit to Marseille carries a lot of historical significance as he recalls Veer Savarkar's daring escape attempt and the support of French activists in India's freedom struggle, blending history with diplomacy in his address. Now, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Akanksha for a better perspective into the entire situation. A very good morning, Akanksha. Akanksha, how is PM Modi's reference to Veer Savarkar's escape attempt being received in France and among the Indian diaspora?
The fact that they have asked Prime Minister Narendra Modi to, in fact, co-chair the AI summit, and in fact, it's known that India and France share each other as guests of honor on most of the occasions. We've seen how the French president, in fact, was the guest of honor at the Republic Day when, the US president bailed out on India. Back then, it was Joe Biden. Similarly, Prime Minister Modi had also visited France as a guest of honor back in 2023. So, it is because of the history that both the countries share that Prime Minister Modi has also referred to when he landed in Marseille, Kohina. He's talked about how in India's quest for freedom, the city has held a very special significance, which is when he actually refers to Veer Savarkar. And at this point, I think it is very important for our viewers to delve into a bit of history because, Kohina, Veer Savarkar, remember, was arrested in London back in the year 1910. This was in connection with the Nasik conspiracy case, which is what Prime Minister is also referring to. Now, when Veer Savarkar was being taken by the ship to India for trial off the coast of Marseille, Savarkar jumped into the sea and swam to the French coast. He had braved the firing from the ship. Of course, upon arriving at Marseille, he was arrested by the British police. It was then that the French government protested against this arrest on their French soil to the Hague International Court. They brought Veer Savarkar and other Indian freedom fighters to prominence throughout the world. So, you can see the time-tested ties. India's friendship with France goes all the way prior to freedom struggle, which is what finds the mention in the Horizon 2047 roadmap as well, because it will be in 2047 that not only will India mark 100 years of its independence, it will also mark 50 years of its bilateral ties with France. And so I think his visit to France, especially Marseille, the fact that we are also opening our own Indian consulate now in Marseille, and is not just an honor for all those brave hearts who lost their lives, which have also been honored with Prime Minister as he paid that tribute to the war cemetery. Kohina.
Right, Akanksha, PM Modi did pay tribute to the martyrs. He's basically blending history with diplomacy in his address. But let's talk beyond the historical ties. How does this visit largely strengthen modern Indo-French relations?
As Kohina, Prime Minister himself said, that this is more than just a business event. It's a convergence of the brightest minds from India and France. When you're talking about embracing people-to-people ties, you also have to look into the culture. That also includes not just how the economy is advancing, whether with the help of technology like AI. It is also looking at the mantra of innovation, collaboration, elevating and driving progress with a purpose. And these ties, in fact, and connections go beyond forging boardroom connections. You are reinforcing strategic partnerships with the other partner nation, and this is exactly what applies to India and France. Prime Minister himself has underlined the deep trust and shared values between India and France. We both are countries which believe in democracy, which believe in democratic values, innovation, and serving the people as the pillars of their friendship. There's a reason why French people take to protest, because it is their right to do so. It is a very healthy democracy. India and France are not just connected by democratic values. These trusts, which, as I just narrated, has historic ties, innovation, and serving the people, have been the pillars of Indo-French ties, something that has also been highlighted by Prime Minister Modi. And it is not just limited to two nations. We've seen how it is all expansive. It goes all the way to our defense strategic partnership. Remember, France is also one of the countries that has a maximum defense dialogues with us. We've already seen how the CEO Roundtable Forum, in fact, happened. We've seen how Google Sundar Pichai and various other CEOs from tech forums, in fact, honored Prime Minister. And Prime Minister was co-chairing that AI summit when you had other world leaders like EU's President Ursula von der Leyen, the Canadian Prime Minister, the German Chancellor, the Chinese Vice Premier, all in attendance. And India was on the stage sharing that platform with the French President.
Right, Akanksha, thank you so much for bringing in all those details.